Hello everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. In today's video I'm going to be working on some organization around my home. So I hope that you enjoy this video and that it can give you lots of organization inspiration. So I'm starting off here in the dining room. I'm just going to get this room cleaned up before I get started working at cleaning out and reorganizing this cabinet over here along the wall. This sideboard over along the wall was a DIY project. It's actually two cabinets from IKEA, and we just put those together here on the wall to make this floating sideboard, stained it, added the handles and everything, and now this is where we store all of the homeschool coloring items and our games. Before we get started decluttering and organizing this, I am just going to do some quick dusting here. I watered my plants. As you can see, the one plant did desperately need some water, so I got those watered. I'm just getting this dusted and cleaned off here just so that once everything is organized, it can also be clean as well. I did also want to mention that I am doing a giveaway in this video. I'm giving away a $100 gift card to Amazon so that one of you can buy some organization products for your home off of Amazon. It's one of my favorite places to get organization products. I'll have the details on how to enter this giveaway typed up here on the screen. You just have to like this video, be subscribed to my channel, and then just leave a comment down below. And I do quickly want to say that when I reply to your comments, this is what my name looks like. When I reply to your comments, it will be my name, Hannah's Happy Home, with a check mark beside of it. That is the only time it's me replying to your comments. Anyone else that's saying they're me but doesn't have my name is not me. So I just wanted to put that up here on the screen just so that you know what my name looks like when I reply to your comments. So anyway, don't forget to enter that giveaway for the $100 Amazon gift card. I just like to put giveaways in random videos sometimes, just as a small way to say thank you to you guys for supporting my channel. So I got the first cabinet cleaned out and stacked everything up here on the table, and now I'm just going to go through everything, see if there's anything that I can get rid of before I organize all of this back into the cabinet. I'm just going through each of these coloring books, and any of them that are completely full, I'm just getting rid of those. And also I'm packing away last year's school books and getting rid of the ones that I'm not going to be keeping, or maybe some of the pages I want to tear out just to keep for memories. We do homeschool, and we decided this year that we're not going to start school until October 1st just because September was such a busy month. So I just got our new school books in the mail, and that's why I'm trying to get this cabinet organized and just ready for starting up school here in about a week. These two organizational containers I bought at Hobby Lobby this past spring. Every spring when they bring out their spring shop items, they always have an entire aisle of these organization containers in a bunch of different sizes and so many different colors. So definitely check for those next spring. They are really good quality, but you could also maybe find some similar containers at Target, Ross, Marshalls, Walmart, different places like that, or maybe even Amazon. But definitely check Hobby Lobby next spring when they bring out their spring shop items, because these containers are really awesome, and I do have quite a few of these in my house. So these two pencil boxes were from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree is a great place to go for organization items on a budget. They usually do have quite a few options, and especially when you're looking for school items or homeschool items. I'm not sure how much they have left now, but you can usually always find pencil boxes and different things like that at the Dollar Tree. I did go ahead and sharpen every single color pencil because basically all of them needed to be sharpened, so I just thought let's just start off the school year with a box full of sharpened color pencils. I knew the boys would really enjoy that, and then I do need to get them some new crayons to fill up this box. They only had a couple left and they were all broken, so I just threw those away. We'll get them a fresh box for the school year. This label maker I bought from Amazon a couple of years ago. I'll put a link for it down below because it's a really awesome label maker and is really fun to use just to make some little labels for different areas in your house. I made 2 little labels for the tops of these pencil boxes, and then I did also label each of the shelves in the cabinet just so that it's easier for the boys to keep keep things organized when they clean off the table after school or after they're done coloring. They can see where all of the books go on the shelves. In this container, I'm just putting a couple of little items that we might need while we're doing school. We do have most of our craft and glue and different things like that in the hall closet. I've got a bunch of different organizers with all of those items in, and I did show that in my last organization video. So that's where we keep the majority of those items, but I still wanted to have a few little items easily accessible in this cabinet. So I finished labeling the shelves, and now I'm going to start unpackaging the new school books for this year, which is always really exciting. I buy these school items from The Good and the Beautiful. I really love how they have their books laid out. They're colorful, fun, easy to understand, and the math book always comes with this little math box, which I love. It always has these little items that will help them to understand what they're learning in math better, just a little bit more hands-on, which makes it easier. It looks like there's some little helicopters and airplanes and different things in here, so I think Kyle is really going to enjoy this year. These jumbo coloring books never fit on these narrow shelves very well. You can't just lay them on the shelf like the other coloring books, because then you can't shut the door. So we would always just kind of stuff them upright, but then they would fall over. So I had this extra acrylic container in the closet. I went and grabbed that, put the books in there, and it worked out great. Now they aren't sliding off the shelf, they've got a place to go. So I'm using my label maker to make a couple more labels for the shelves, and then I'm going to use my Cricut Joy to make a large label for the front of this acrylic container for the large coloring books. I'm just trying to be sure to label everything so that the boys can keep this organized. They do clean off this table once or twice a day, just depending on how often they're working on projects and coloring up here, and of course every day after school. I recently ordered some more smart vinyl off of Amazon for my Cricut, and this time I ordered black smart vinyl just because I think this will be a little bit easier to read on some containers than the white. And I'm using the black smart vinyl to print out this label, and then I will put this on the transfer tape and then put that onto the acrylic container that has the coloring books in. Now I'm going to quickly go through the other cabinet and try to get these games organized a little bit better, because we couldn't quite get these doors to shut all the way because of some of the larger games. So I just need to get them organized a little bit different on the shelves. And then I also wanted to go through these two little containers that had all of our card games in. These are those same containers from Hobby Lobby, and they work out perfect to keep all of the card games. So I've got the kids card games in the one on the right, and then the one on the left I put in all of the regular card games. The boxes that card games come in don't end up lasting forever, so usually I end up just putting them into a small baggie or wrapping them with a rubber band. I know there's a couple different things you can do. You can buy some little containers to put these in, which I may do that eventually, but for now, just the baggies and the rubber bands work for the boxes that have ripped. We had this giant battleship box in the cabinet, and that was one of the boxes that was causing the cabinet not to close, and it's ripped. And so I just decided to take the two little battleship games out of the box and just set those in the cabinet. There was no reason to keep this giant box that was ripped, so I just threw that away, along with all of the other items that I was throwing away out of this cabinet. Now that the organization is done, I am just going to vacuum this rug underneath of the chairs and the table, and then I will show you how everything's looking. These large mats I got off of Amazon a couple of months ago. I'll link them down below, but they are just great to leave here on the table, one for Kyle and one for Owen, that they can do all of their activities and school and coloring and everything on. That way the table doesn't get drawn on with a crayon or anything, which has happened a couple of times, but these mats just help with that, and they can just always stay on the table because we eat on the other end of the table, and then they usually do school on this end of the table. This room may be changing a little bit more in the future. We might add a door in that wall straight ahead, maybe like a sliding barn door into maybe my office, into that next room. And then I also need to put another tree in the corner, add some decor to the middle of the table, but this is how the dining room is looking for now. It's nice and clean, and the sideboard is organized, and we're ready to start school here in about a week. Now we're going to do a little bit of organizing in the kitchen, and the first thing I'm unboxing here is a pots and pans organizer that I bought from Amazon. And then I also did buy some new dishcloths from Amazon as well. I have been loving these. I did actually order all of this. It was a little over 2 months ago that I filmed this organization here in the kitchen, and I just hadn't put it in an organization video yet, so I'm putting it in today's video here. So I've been using this pots and pans organizer for over 2 months now, and I've been loving it. It has completely changed the organization in this cabinet. It was just crazy in here before. Everything was just stacked. When you try to put something away, you just dread putting away the pots and pans because you could hardly make them all fit in the cabinet. So I ordered this in the hopes that it would help me to be able to organize this a little bit better, and it helped so much. I would highly recommend trying one of these if you're having trouble organizing your pots and your pans. So I pulled everything out of that cabinet, got it all out here on the floor, and I wiped out the cabinet, and now I'm just organizing everything in onto this organizer. And you can choose how large you want the shelves to be. So I was just putting on the little dividers as I was putting the pans and pots back into the cabinet, just so that I could see which size of pots and pans I wanted to put at which spot on the shelves, and it worked out great. Like I said, it didn't quite fit every single pot that I had, but I just put those 2 extra ones up there on the shelf. And then I do have this organizer for my lids that I was able to hang on the door. My lids and the gray pots and pans are from Caraway. I'll put a link for them down below. They're non-stick. They've been working out awesome. And then I do have a couple of stainless steel pots and pans as well. Next, I just wanted to quickly wipe out and reorganize the drawer above my pots and pans cabinet. In this drawer, I keep all of those random kitchen items that you use basically every week in your kitchen. And these organizers that I have in here, I got from Target. They were the perfect size for these drawers, and I did find these in store. I'm not sure if they sell them online, but they may still sell them in store. I got these last year, and they're just perfect for these drawers and keeping all of these items all of these random items that you just need to keep in one drawer. So now that that is organized, I am opening up my junk drawer. We all have a junk drawer in our kitchen, right? Let me know down below in the comments if you've got a junk drawer in your kitchen. That is where all of the random things go. The pens, the receipts, the cords, just all of those random things get stuck in the junk drawer. And our junk drawer had gotten very crazy. We couldn't even hardly open it or shut it. So it was time to get this thing cleaned out. So I took everything out of the drawer, put it up on the countertop, and then I wiped out this drawer. And these containers I got from the Dollar Tree a couple of years ago, and they have held up really well. I think just one of the containers did crack at the corner, but I'm still able to use it. I just wiped all of these out, wiped out the drawer, put the containers back in the drawer, and now I'm just going through everything and only putting back in the drawer what I want to keep and just kind of organizing them into each of these containers. Okay, so tonight I was restocking a few things in my cleaning closet, so I just thought I'd give you a quick peek in here at how I have this organized. So I've got 4 of these acrylic containers from Amazon. These are really great, good quality, and I'll have them linked down below. They come in a 4-pack, and so I have 4 in here, and then also 2 of these small baskets, and then 2 larger baskets down on the floor. And I just keep all of my cleaning products in this closet. It's just so nice to have everything in one place. I can see when I'm running out of something and restock it. I try to keep a good stock of everything in this closet. So I was just restocking toilet bowl cleaner, some sponges and dish soap, different things like that. And then I also had to get a new container of laundry soap. And then I also have a large white organizational container up there on the top shelf with bleach and different things like that that you want to keep up on a top shelf. That organizational container is from Hobby Lobby, just like those smaller ones that you saw at the beginning of the video. So that is where I'm going to end this organization video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it gave you lots of motivation and inspiration if you have some organization and decluttering that you need to do around your home. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to enter that giveaway to win a $100 Amazon gift card. And thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in a couple days with a new video. Bye!